I think so far we have been somehow been working with Eurocentric frameworks of what it means to have like gender equality. And these Eurocentric policy of frameworks have erased the colonial and racial dimension and specificity of gender injustices on the African continent. And what we are doing, and as African Futures Lab, but also in the context of this festival with the multiple partners, is to say we have to reframe the conversation. We have to take into consideration the ways in which, as I was saying, women, African women, have been affected by this colonial system, and the way they are still being affected. And one concrete example that I also can give is having these pharmaceutical companies that are going to come in Africa to make experiments on African women who in some cases are still pregnant. There was a recent case on that because they don't do these experiments in Europe. So they will come and do experiments on African women bodies as they used to do in the past. This is only, it's not, if we look at the ways in which we are challenging gender injustices, this is not the cases that, for instance, we're going to tackle. So it stays like, oh, it's a scandal, and then we move on. But in our fight for gender justice, we're now going to, to hold these companies, multinational companies, accountable for the harm that they are doing to African women. Same thing for like the bleaching products. Companies that are selling these products, and we know that these products are going to provoke a lot of cancers. So I think we are not there yet, in the sense that we are still working a lot with these Eurocentric frameworks that don't take into consideration the specific ways African women and also other women in the global diaspora are affected by the, they have this specific type of violence that targets them.